She made history by becoming South Korea's first female president. Now, Park Geun-Hye could also go down in history as the first leader to be questioned by prosecutors while in office. On Tuesday, she hired a lawyer to represent her in an investigation into a scandal that has engulfed her administration.
I
believe the prosecutor's investigation into President Park should be carried out after all the allegations against her have been fully examined.
The case centers around the president's confidant, Chae Soon-sil, who's under arrest for fraud and abuse of power. The president is alleged to have given Chae access to government documents and the potential to influence state affairs. Investigators accuse Chae of using her close friendship with the president to coerce companies into donating money to two foundations she controls. Now, prosecutors are investigating whether Park also put pressure on businessmen to raise money for those foundations. The scandal has prompted street protests for 3 weekends. Hundreds of thousands turned up in Seoul on Saturday, the biggest rally since demonstrations brought down a military government in 1987. The calls for the president to resign are growing louder. So far, she has resisted.
President Park probably thinks the current situation cannot get any worse and that the media and people's fury and interest in the case won't last for months. In other words, she'll expect criticism against her to subside and meanwhile, her supporter base can be solidified.
But that seems a long way off for a president with low approval ratings. Even the option of negotiating a deal with opposition parties seems to be moving further away. The opposition leader was forced to cancel a meeting with President Park scheduled for Tuesday after her party members objected to it. Opposition politicians are now formally calling for her to resign. That's a change from their initial position that she hand over all executive powers to a prime minister. And more protests are already being planned for this weekend. Florence Louis, Al Jazeera, Seoul.